Okay, so I've picked up the harmonica after a long layoff. I've been probably playing for the last 2 years, not really sort of regularly. Pick it up here and there, learn a couple songs, then it goes back in the cupboard for months. Anyway, I was watching some videos the other day and I saw these pro blues harp players bending notes and doing all this really cool stuff, and I thought I'd like to learn how to bend a note, you know, because really just my basic playing is just a, you know, that sort of single draw, sort of no bend notes, and so I wanted to learn how to bend it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube and you can search these up and you'll find lots of, there's hundreds of tutorials. There's one really good one, which I've got a link to in the description. The guy there, I just think he's really good at explaining how to do things, but in particular how to bend notes, and he just doesn't focus on one technique, he looks at different techniques. And so I tried a few, and I found that when I was using my jaw and my tongue and my mouth to learn to bend the note, that once I got the combination right, I could do it okay. Still not quite there, but it is getting there. So, you know, I was practicing with the low notes. So that's just, you know, using my tongue and my mouth and my jaw just to get that bend. A little bit harder on the higher notes. Still not quite there with those high notes, they're very difficult, you've got to get it right. But as I was learning, or trying to teach myself how to bend using these videos, it's just by accident I was practicing, and I found another way that might be quite suitable for some people who are still learning how to do it, and that is, instead of using my mouth and my jaw and my tongue and getting them into the right position and making sure that I was sealing off the holes in order to get that nice crisp sound, that if I just tilted the harmonica, I was still getting a bend without having to do much with my mouth and my jaw. So it was just more of a, and that's just tilting, and you can hear that little slight bend. And I thought, what if I try it with a combination of my mouth and my tongue, my jaw and the tilt, to see if I can get a better bend. And once again, still not perfect, but it seems to work quite well. So it's like a, and so you get a nice deeper bend with the tilt and using my tongue and jaw. But you're still going to get a bend, I think, even if you just tilt. So if you're struggling with trying to get that bend using the techniques that the pros use, then that might be an option. It may not be practical, particularly if you're playing guitar and you've got it in a holder. You can't kind of tilt the harmonica so much there. So I suppose ideally the goal is to learn how to do it with your mouth and your jaw and tongue, and learn to do it that way. But if you're just, you know, holding, maybe you're a vocalist and you want to use a harmonica and you want to get that nice bend in your sound, then that could be an option. So something to try.